Hey everyone, it's RetroLookAt, and today we're doing an unboxing video. Now, today's unboxing video is going to be a little different than usual. Today we are unboxing one of my very own creations. Now, although that may seem a little big-headed, the reason I'm doing this is because you are all so used to seeing the artsy-fartsy shots of me making the products and the finished products, and they're all very artsy and, you know, but this is going to be an unboxing video of something I've been working on recently, and I'm quite proud of it, so I really wanted to show it. But as well, it gives you guys a proper look of all the angles and all the bits and everything to do with it, so you get a better look yourself if you were interested in buying one day. So it's not just an artsy-fartsy shot, there's no surprises or anything like that. I'm surprised I've not done this before, and if it goes down well and if people like it, I will do some more. So let's dive right in and see what we're unboxing today. Today we are unboxing the custom Last of Us Dualsense Edge Controller. Now, this was commissioned to me quite a while ago, and the guy's been extremely patient with me because obviously I was very sick. I had pneumonia for quite some time, but he commissioned two Dualsense Edge controllers and a PlayStation and some other bits as well. He spent an awful lot of money, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to get to work on these because I've never done a Dualsense Edge before. I have done many Dualsense controllers before, but I've never once done a Dualsense Edge. So this was a learning curve. I had to use tutorial videos to take it apart because it's a lot more complicated. I had to use tutorial videos to put it back together, and then it was very daunting painting. And I don't just paint them, you know this, I butcher them. I cut them and I maim them and I make them battle worn as if they came straight out the apocalypse. And this isn't everybody's cup of tea, and I understand that, but it is a piece of art as well as a functional controller. So it was very daunting working on £200 controllers in this way, and something I've not done before myself, and I have high expectations of myself, and I know this guy will also have high expectations to receive a fantastic product. So I went above and beyond on this one, I think. Obviously it's a really cool controller. It comes with a lot of extra bits. It comes with extra paddles and extra thumb grips and stuff like that. It also comes with its own case, so I wanted to do something special with the case, and you'll see that in a second. So aside from the controller, the box is, you know, the same. It's no different from now, but inside, and this is where it starts getting exciting. Let's take it out the box. Here we go. Again, standard box, PlayStation logo on the box. But like I said, this is where it gets exciting because we get some my stuff. My art comes in a little bag to protect it. Now, very excited. I am proud to present the Last of Us Dualsense Edge case first. Now, this case, I'm really pleased with this. We've got the Firefly pendant with the bullet hole in it that I made. These have gone down really well recently. We've got the rusted, battle-worn metal case there as well. Little PlayStation logos on the zips. Now, if this goes down well, and if people like the look of this, I will maybe buy cases for controllers to modify, because not everybody is going to want a Dualsense Edge. Not everybody is going to want to spend that kind of money. But the case itself looks fantastic, and I really enjoy it. So, if anybody wants a case, hit me up. So let's get into it and look at the controller itself, shall we? Now, one of the things I was concerned about is when painting this is, would the zip still work, like still function properly? Because I wanted it to be like, I wanted all this, I wanted it to be worn, I wanted it to look gross. So, ready? Here is the Last of Us, bear with me, Dualsense Edge Controller. And obviously the inside is still very nice. I've not gone crazy inside. And like I said, it comes with some extra thumb grips, a little safety thing for the wire in the top there, and some back paddles as well. So let's get the controller out and look at what I have done. So like I said, here we go. Now, it's a PlayStation 5 controller. Nothing is too different about it as far as like aesthetics go. But there's a lot going on in this that it just isn't in the Dualsense Edge. Sorry, isn't in the standard Dualsense. So the first thing is this plate here is removable so you can change out the thumbstick modules in case you get stick drift, which is a great idea. I love that exchangeability of this. But this does change my bandage layout slightly. I've had to come in slightly lower than I would. I usually would have come in a little higher up here, but this panel has to come off. So let's just press the button to turn the controller on, just so you can see it light up all nice. That's cool, right? On the back, we have the Firefly logo. Now, something I literally did yesterday was when I relisted these on Etsy, not the Dualsense Edge. If anybody wants a Dualsense Edge, you're more than welcome to message me to custom one, but there's so much money that I don't want to stock them without like custom, you know, ordering them in. So these two holes here are for your little back paddles, and this button here flips off the front panel, and these are your like adaptive triggers, trigger sensitivity, stuff like that. So that's the back, and as you can see, I've gone I used to do like Battle Worn, and it was like gunmetal and stuff like this. I've started adding rust and dirt and grime and stuff like that, and I really like that about this. We've got the Last of Us logo on the front there, and everything still works. Everything works as it should. I know it looks, you know, like it's just come out of the apocalypse, but the trackpad still works, no problems. Everything works as it should. This can, like, I would never make one of these for myself because I'm a very simple gamer and I'm quite old, so all these extra buttons don't do well for my muscle memory, my like 30 odd year gaming muscle memory. But aesthetically, I love it. Beautiful. I'm really pleased with the job that I've done here. And as usual, I have added the bandage grips. And I know I've got some stick for that recently. A lot of people don't like it, and that's absolutely fine. And if you want to buy one of these controllers and request that I don't put the bandages on, you are more than welcome to. Because the only thing that's going to be under here is more of this, more of the same battle-worn aesthetic. And the one I made originally didn't have the bandages on. It was just something that came to me later on. I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. If the handle started falling apart, they'd repair it with bandages and duct tape and bits that they find out in the apocalypse. So something I do with this is I leave the PS button standard black. I don't paint that at all. I also leave the shape buttons black, just standard, and the D-pad and the analog sticks. I don't touch them at all. I also haven't touched these triggers here, and I don't touch the back buttons either, only because these are such, and like I've done the options and share button there, but these are such high contact pieces in the controller that I just leave them alone. Plus I have thought about doing these and like painting my own little symbols on. It might work for a Scars design. And I was just saying, I have relisted these on Etsy, and you can now select which faction you would like. So this is obviously the Firefly controller. You can now select a WLF controller, a Hunter's controller, a Scars controller, a Rattler's controller. You know, if they have it in the game, I would like to make it. So drop me a message or find those on Etsy. I will leave a link in the comments to my Etsy for those who want to go and have a look. Either that, or there is a link in my bio, or Google retro look at Etsy. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not going to test it out. You all know what a Dualsense Edge does. It's like a Dualsense, but more complicated for more serious gamers. Like I said, I'm a very casual, simple gamer. I don't need the extra buttons. But aesthetically, I really enjoy this. It's really beautiful. I'm really pleased with the job I've done there. And it's not just about the controller, because the controller is as beautiful as it is. It's about the case as well, because it just ties it together. It's fantastically beautiful, and I love it. And like I said, I know this is awfully big-headed of me, but I'm trying to treat this as if I was a customer And I'm opening this for the first time because even if it is not your jam and you don't wish to play with a battle-worn controller, it is a piece of art and it is very visually, aesthetically pleasing. And again, it's not everyone's jam. A lot of people like clean cut stuff like that. But a lot of games, and a lot of the games that I like, take place in the apocalypse. So these aesthetics, these vibes are needed sometimes. And a lot of people do like it. And there's loads of games that I would like to do designs for. So if you have a game that you would like a PlayStation making for or a controller making for, absolutely drop me a message, hit me up. I'd like to make Days Gone, Dying Light, even other games like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Uncharted. I've got ideas for days. So drop me a message if you have an idea. I also do Xboxes. I've not done one yet, but I can do anything. Switch, Xbox. I had a guy come to me wanting a PSP commission. We can do anything, so drop me a message. So that is it for today. I'm going to be really big-headed and say my controller gets 10 out of 10. So thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There is a link in the description and in the comments for my Etsy. I'll catch you later.